gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern University for today's contest featuring the Farmingdale State Rams and your Southwestern University Pirates. Southwestern University and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, or coaches will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. The consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Texas law prohibits the carrying of weapons into this educational facility for any reason. This includes individuals who possess a license to carry. Now, would everyone please rise and remove your hats and playing our national anthem. And now starting for the Rams. Number 0, Adam Giannico. Antonio Joseph. Number 12, Gerardo Maldonado. Number 22, Jonathan Flores. Number 23, Sean Lawson. At goalkeeper, number 27, Dan Erler. Number 29, Tyler Collar. Number 33, Joseph Black. And number 34, Gio Boucher. The head coach for the Rams is Sean Chamberlain, and he is assisted by Antonio Mason and Terrence Hagerty. And now, starting for the Southwestern University Pirates, number 4, Cade McDonald. Number 5, Dave Morgan. Number 14, Jackson Strouser. Number 16, Chris Stepp. Number 18, Logan LeBlanc. Number 24, Matthew Caldwell. Number 25, Patrick Shinovic. Number 31, Trey Pena. At goalkeeper, number 35, Will Walsh. And number 28, Caleb Soule. The head coach for the Pirates is Bill Bowman, and he is assisted by Mike Martin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Georgetown, Texas, Southwestern University. A little spring break lacrosse for you as the Farmingdale State College Rams in town to take on your Pirates. Glad to have you with us on SouthwesternPirates.com. Southwestern is still looking for the first victory of the year, 0-5, coming off a 18-12 loss to Vassar College here on Thursday night in their home opener. This the second of 5 games at home. UMass Boston will be here on Wednesday, Merchant Marine on Friday, and finally next Monday, Hendricks wrapping up the home slate. The visitors from Long Island in the gray with the green trim, green numerals, and the green lids. Pirates in the home black jerseys with the white lids and white shorts. Visitors 4-1 on the year. They have won their last 3 victories over, victories all away, 3-0 in those last 3 games. They have been stellar away this far this season, led by 10th-year head coach Sean Chamberlain, formerly head coach of the Polish national team and the former Stony Brook captain. And the visitors quickly find the opener, wasting no time. Less than a minute in, it's 1-0 Rams. So Farmingdale State quickly setting the tone in this one out of Farmingdale, New York. They're on Long Island. Kyle Colano, the senior from Babylon at North Babylon High School, with the opener. And you would imagine a lot of local talent. They do not have to travel far to find sticks there on Long Island. Long Island, upstate New York, Baltimore, they are the traditional hot spots. Nice save here from Walsh. Walsh, the sophomore out of TMI in San Antonio, gets the start for the Pirates. Southwestern averaging 11 goals a game, but they're going up against a impressive offense. These Rams averaging just under 16, conceding just under 7.5. Erler gets the starting cage, the junior out of Smithtown West. Goes 6 foot 225, does number 27 for the Rams. 5 games this season, just under 235 minutes, has given up 28 goals. That's a 7.17 goals against average. 64% save percentage and a record of 4-1 for Erler. Pirates' first offensive set. McDonald sends it up top. A absolutely picture-perfect day here in Central Texas. Temperature in the high 60s, a slight breeze. Sun is out, couldn't ask for a whole much more. And that shot sent wide, backed up by the Pirates at 22 seconds on the shot clock. There is a breeze going from left to right across the field right now in the face of Erler and the Rams defense. McDonald brings it out, 15 seconds on the shot clock. McDonald down the alley. Pirates with 8 seconds, bounce this one wide. They will recoup it. Need a shot quickly. 3 seconds, knocked away, stick goes flying. The Pirates unable to equalize. Rams looking to press base in transition. Shot from outside, stings the upper 90. And blisters it past Walsh, 2-0 Rams early on. Just 2.5 minutes in, and Farmingdale State College setting the tone early in this one. Thomas Stock, the senior from Newfield High School, with the opener. Stock leads this team. That is his 17th goal of the season to go along with 10 assists. Southwestern will have to regroup quickly, trailing 2-0. Again, Pirates still looking for their first win of the season, and a busy week indeed. Invite you, as always, come join us. Wednesday, it'll be another midday matinee. 1 p.m. opening face against UMass Boston here at Varsity Field. Same thing on Friday as U.S. Merchant Marine Academy will be here, another 1 p.m. start. And if you can't join us in person, stick with us here on SouthwesternPirates.com. As always, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bring you the latest and greatest in black and gold athletics. So we thank you for your support of Pirate Athletics. Well, the sticks, we knew they were going to be there for the Rams. That was never going to be a question. Taking on a team is predominantly made up of men from Long Island. They grew up with a stick in their hands. That's just part of it. You figured the athletic maybe a bit in favor of Southwestern, but so far haven't had a chance to show off that athleticism. And back to the X we go. Pirates need something on the offensive end. William Howell III, the junior from Eagle River, Alaska, here as the wing. But another win at the X. Rams. Kameneski there, the Fogo from Lindenhurst. No trouble. So back to work goes Coach Chamberlain's men, looking for this 3-0 advantage. Up with Longo, the senior out of Long Island Lutheran. Now Colano rather, sends that one. Walsh able to get a piece of it. Visitors recycling through X. Coming topside above GLE. Had a cutter there. Pirates unable to get to him quickly, but fortunately for them, pass not taken cleanly. Rams looking to dodge down the alley. Slide comes, a chance if they can swing it to the far side. Nearly lost out of bounds. Able to keep it in with 35 seconds on the shot clock. Again, funneled down the alley. Now dodgy from X, coming around top side. What a move. I mean, that was maybe a half step above GLE, if the most. That's just a heads-up play. The extension on the stick. You don't have to be above goal line extended as long as your stick is. This cage doesn't move. Hats off right there. Impressive finish to make it 3-0. Yeah, good players know the cage. Much like in basketball, the hoop doesn't move. The cage doesn't either. You know where it's going to be. Giovinco, the freshman, with his first. So 3 goals, 3 different goal scorers. Rams sharing the wealth early in this one. With just 4 minutes elapsed. It's already 3-0. Rams coming off a 19-4 victory at home over Eastern Connecticut State. Mentioned they've doubled up their opponents this season. As this goes low, Walsh with the save, but he couldn't collect it cleanly. Allows the rebound, and another bite at the apple for the Rams. Bringing in fresh legs. Here comes Casano. Now Kolar. Back up top, Casano, the junior. Now down the alley. Patient attack from the visitors. Again coming topside. Pestered that time. Plenty of time. Casano down the alley. No opportunity. Angle cut off quickly. Oh, what a feed and what a finish. My. Talk about the sticks. Not a lot you could do about that. Acrobatic on the crease. And the Rams bench on their feet, and you can certainly understand why. An outstanding finish to make it 4-0. Just 5 minutes in, the Rams putting their stamp on this one early. Southwestern needs to respond. Thomas Stock, his second for the senior attackman. Another win at the X, and right now it's make it, take it for the Rams. They continue to put pressure on Walsh and the Pirates defense. Winning at the X, here they come, looking to play in transition. Oh, rare miscue there. Ground ball picked up by the Pirates. Sal the other way. Pirates need a good offensive set, need a goal here to stop the bleeding. Wisely taking some air out of it, getting the offensive personnel out that they want. Erler really yet to face a shot of note. Pirates had a shot clock violation in their first go at Erler. Couldn't put much on number 27 in gray. McDonald will come in here, one of the Pirates' leading scorers. Has a man shot, off the crossbar. That one coming off the pipe. Backed up by the Pirates. The shot clock resets. Oh, good look there. House around the screen. His shot bounced wide. And backed up by the Rams. They were closest to it when it went out of bounds. Coach Eddie, the man who gets possession back for Farmingdale State. Lost it. Good ride from Southwestern. Strausser that time applying the pressure. They will get it across with 5 seconds to spare. Here they come the other way. Another took the check, ran right through it. Stick checks are not going to be enough. You've got to go to body, and particularly when they're coming in on crease, put them down. It is all Rams early on, 5-0 with 8:34 remaining here in the first. Farmingdale State College began their season at Russell Sage College, a 20-7 win. Their lone loss down in Naples, Florida, the Southwest Florida shootout, as they fell to Palm Beach Atlantic by a single goal, 8-7. Face-off violation against the Rams. So Southwestern will have it. They followed up with 18-9 victory over SUNY New Paltz and a 15-9 victory at Hartwick College. Mentioned their last game back on the 8th. 19-4, an emphatic win over Eastern Connecticut State. They've only committed 12 penalties this season. A well-coached, well-disciplined team. And almost 67% at the face-off X, and you could see them make it take it. When they score, they get it back more often than not. And Pirates find the opener. They needed it. Jackson Strausser, the sophomore out of Jesuit in Dallas. The Pirates able to stop the bleeding. It's a 4-goal game with 7:55 remaining here in the first. Much needed for Southwestern. Strausser with his 10th goal of the season. Pirates need the ground ball. And there's a ram down right at midfield, and hobbling off is Kevineski, the Fogo, the senior from Lindenhurst. That's certainly something to keep an eye on when we get to the next face-off. And McDonald able to come up with it. A referee here on the near side with an inadvertent whistle, so it will be Pirates' ball. Good possession their last time on offense. Were patient, found a man. Ultimately, Strausser able to finish on the doorstep. They need something similar here. Back behind. Taking a shot. That one bounced and easily collected earlier. Allows the rebound and pull there and right back to him. Carnevale that time trying to clear, and the visitors up across midfield. In a bit of trouble was Lawson, and lost it. And the Pirates successful with the ride, and they needed that one. The one clear the visitors have not completed successfully thus far. McDonald initiating, likes the short stick matchup. And now the switch. McDonald on the crease, has a man, and they have it. Nice finish again. It's Strausser with his second. It was a great look from McDonald. And the Rams take a timeout, seeing their lead cut to 3 with 6:26 remaining in the first. It's Farmingdale State 5, Southwestern 2. A good Rams team. They score the majority of their goals in the first period. It's when they come out. Of the 79 they've scored this season, 25 have come in the first. And they kind of wind down as the game progresses. 21 scored in the second, 18 in the third, and just 15 in the fourth. But able to get ahead of teams early and put the pressure on their opponents. They will head home and take on Plattsburgh there in Farmingdale on the 17th after their spring break trip here to Texas. They would very much like to head home with a win, not just enjoy the weather and the barbecue. The Pirates, after digging themselves an early hole, battling back 2 goals courtesy of Jackson Strasser, the former Jesuit Ranger, getting the offense going for the Pirates. See if their defense can pick things up. They've been picked apart early, to be honest. Back to the X we go. Kameneski is back on, the senior from Lindenhurst, who hobbled off after the last face-off, but he's back at the X. Maybe not 100%, but we'll see what he has here. And that's his second face-off violation on number 9 in gray and green. That's something to keep an eye on if he picks up a third. Pirates haven't had a lot of success at the X, but the violations have bailed them out in the last 2 goes. Right now, the visitors locking off on McDonald. They're face guarding number 4, not letting him get any service. Swandle looking to drive in, now back behind. Pirates coming top side. Campbell takes it, high to high, no trouble there for Erler. Basically playing catch with number 27. Quick outlet, able to locate Kohler. And nicely done from the goalie. Made the save, located a man, and accurate outlet pass. Visitors have numbers here coming into the box. Oh, what a feed on the crease. A fake and a dunk. The Rams find their 6th. Stock with his 3rd. Coming from X, just sneaking around. No one there for the Pirates. Had time to throw a fake on Walsh before the finish on the doorstep. They need to figure out what they're going to do with number 25, the leading scorer, who now has 19 goals on the season, 3 coming today. They cannot allow him to beat him, force somebody else to do it. Knighton there defending Carnevale, who looks to take it behind. Kawano has the short stick, rolls back, top side. Now down the alley, bounces it wide. Farmingdale will keep it. His Stock closest to it when it went out. Stock, inside roll, forced back behind. Has not been able to get above here in this sequence. And this one going all the way back to midfield. The pull from Farmingdale tried to goose it. He was off. Southwestern. Chance to cut this one in half with 4:15 remaining here in the first. Rams up 6-2. They got off to a blisteringly hot start. Pirates have been able to pull 2 back. They're slowly making their way into this one. Not the start they were hoping for. Pass behind, flag goes flying. EMO coming for the Pirates. Shot low, collected by Erler. He's been impressive. The only 2 he's given up have been there on the doorstep, but now the first extra man opportunity for Southwestern. The visitors going down a man for the first time this afternoon. All 3 flags went flying almost simultaneously from our 3 officials as they now confer. And you wonder if it would be locked in. At least from initially, I didn't see that would be the case. Didn't look all too egregious from my vantage point. Gino Luchetti, the senior from Farmingdale, is... Oh, there's confirmation. 2-minute non-releasable cross-check to the head on number 34 for the Rams. So Pirates with a fantastic opportunity here. 2-minute non-releasable. They need to at least come up with 2 goals in this situation. Down by 4, 3:40 remaining in the first. Again, earlier there, Pirates haven't sent all too much, particularly from distance. It has troubled number 27. Looking to clear. Conley dances. And the visitors successful on the clear. Again, Pirates with a man advantage. Not quite sure why they're not doubling the ball here. Now finally looking to do so, but for the Rams, simply about taking time off the clock. Pirates slow to double. And as good as the sticks are for Farmingdale State, they can just swing it around, maintain possession until they're back to all even. No reason to do anything else, obviously. Shot clock with 30 seconds, see if they get a shot off, but they want to take as much time off the clock as they can down a man for 2 minutes. Jovinko takes it back to X, 2 in tow for the Pirates defensively. Tried to push him out, and they did. Yep, indeed, over the end line. Well done, the freshman just not cognizant of how close he was. So McDonald up with it. Still the pull in the box. That 2-minute non-releasable cross-check to the head. Pirates still man up, but they need to move quickly. Be cognizant that they are in this situation and take advantage. Pirates man up for about the next 5 seconds. And the visitors will be all even, and Pirates have not been able to take advantage of this EMO. Shot from outside. Little low to high over the top. Nobody backing it up. And Erler closest to it. So back to all even, and Southwestern, a huge missed opportunity on the EMO. Just 1:40 remaining in the quarter. The Rams look to go back to work. Jovinko with it. They've been impressive. Just know what they're doing, as you would imagine. Take advantage of the opportunities when presented, but really not playing outside of themselves as Colano drives in. Walsh with the save. Rebound all the way out to the box, close to midfield. Picked up Maldonado with it, and he will keep it for the Rams. Shot clock reset. The visitors can take this almost till the end of the first quarter. With just about 4 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another crease feed. Jovinko the intended target. Pirates with it. McDonald, chance in transition. Here they come into the box. Looking for one, and they've got it. Strausser with a hat trick, his third. Number 14 with all of the goals for the Pirates thus far. And Southwestern has cut the deficit in half. 6-3, they trail with 43 seconds remaining here in the first. A sophomore out of Dallas Jesuit, one of the top programs here in the Lone Star State, always in contention with those other 3 programs just around them, Highland Park, ESD, and St. Mark's. Those 4 essentially battling not just for local supremacy, but for a state title pretty much every year. The Pirates with a win at the X. They needed that one. Pena able to best Kameneski. The Pirates a chance to cut it to a 2-goal game with 30 seconds remaining in the first. After a slow start, they've begun to find their footing. Prim draws the short stick, looks to take him for a run. Pirates trying to feed inside, lost it. Prim there, able to recoup possession. His bounce well over the top and backed up by the Rams. 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Simply the throw to the top of the crease. Maybe looking for one final shot, and they've got it with 1 second remaining in the quarter, and you simply cannot allow that to happen. Goalie just, call it whatever you want. Gilman sends it to the top of the box. Rams end up with it and score with 1 second left in the quarter. Carnevale with his first. Just when it looked like Southwestern had a bit of momentum to end this quarter, the visitors extend the lead back to 4. Simply cannot allow that to happen. As the first quarter comes to a close, 7-3, Farmingdale State on top of Southwestern here at Varsity Field in Georgetown. Welcome back to Varsity Field here in Georgetown, beautiful Southwestern University. Start of quarter number 2 between Farmingdale State and Southwestern. The Rams lead the Pirates 7-3, and Pirates giving up a back-breaking goal with 1 second remaining in the first quarter. The Rams goalie Dan Earler just threw it into the box at the other end, and somehow the Rams were able to put one by Will Walsh with 1 second remaining. Southwestern, when they had a bit of momentum, they will have to battle back. They got down early in this one. That is what the Rams like to do to their opponents, take early leads. Pirates had a 2-minute non-releasable extra man opportunity, which they could not find a goal in. Pirates just 2 of 14 in man-up opportunities this season, and that is not the percentage they need. Need to vastly improve upon that. Rams back to work, coming from X. Looking for that matchup. May have it here. Giovinco draws the short stick. Looking to roll back top side. Slide comes in, sends him down the alley. Another crease feed. Pirates able to get a check there, and Pirates have to keep a head on a swivel. Far too many Rams open on the crease in the first quarter. 37 seconds on the shot clock as the Rams restart from X. Giovinco looking to come top side, and shot behind. Came from Connor Murtha, the sophomore. again, almost entirely Long Island products on this roster, as you would imagine. They do not have to travel far for talent. Two there for the Pirates looking for the trap. Feet up top. One more. Shot from distance. Just off the mark from Colano. Pirates didn't get to him quickly enough. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Rams will have to move quickly. Oh, and they throw it away. Pirates with it. Now Southwestern trying to get something going on the offensive end. Caldwell. Oh, another big save from Erler. And Pirates closest to it, so they retain possession. Erler has done an outstanding job, the junior out of Smithtown West. Prototypical goalie is 6 foot, 225, takes up a lot of the cage. Now it's that time, the local product out of Georgetown giving it a go. Now Swandle, all pickpocketed, and the Rams a chance in transition if they can press. Also doing a good job getting back defensively. Oh, here they come, tic-tac-toe. We've seen this from Farmingdale State. Flag goes flying. Little duck underneath. Oh, couldn't finish. Walsh was there. Massive one-on-one save from Will Walsh. Man bearing down on the sophomore from San Antonio, and he came up aces in that situation. Did number 35 in black. But the first EMO for the visitors, we said it, they've been good. And extra man opportunities in the man up. So it's going to be on Stefik, the sophomore out of Missouri City from Ridgepoint High School there in Houston. A 1-minute penalty. Visitors 10 of 21 in extra man opportunities this season. Just about 50%. Spinning it around quickly, trying to find the shot. Have a man on the backside. Haven't tried to find Jovinko. Jovinko again on the backside. Pirates almost daring them to throw it to him. Now number 0 spins it up. That shot on Walsh with the save. Tried to go low. Stock that time with the shot. A rare miss from number 25. The Pirates will have to clear something that has really been an issue for them this season. Clearing game, one of their Achilles heels, that and ground balls. Hudgens, the junior from Towson, slowing things down. Now Prim. Told to take it behind, and he will. The sophomore from the Evergreen State. Prim nearly lost it. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Cool. Driving down the alley, tried to go over the head. Erler again with the save. Shot clock resets. Pirates another opportunity as this shot bounced over. Backed up by Cool. Well, good offensive set here from Southwestern. Getting some opportunities, getting a few shots. They need to make something of it. Coming topside, and they find one. Caldwell, the senior out of Plano East. Caldwell, the senior attackman, able to come from behind and nice finish. His alma mater just won the boys high school 6A basketball state championship, an undefeated season. One thing to win a state championship in Texas. If you do so undefeated in basketball, it's a pretty impressive feat. I believe at last glance they were in the top 5 in the country, and you can certainly see why. Back to a 3-goal game. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first half as Southwestern with the win. Moore splits the double team. Moore somehow and finally loses it as the flag goes flying. So Pirates will have an EMO and thrown away. You heard assistant coach Mike Markland screaming, "Value the ball." 6th season as the assistant, the defensive coordinator and goalie coach, the Pfeiffer grad and Alexandria, Virginia native, and he was less than pleased with that careless turnover. In a game like this, you have to value possession, and simply thrown away far too carelessly. But Southwestern will have the extra man opportunity. They're 0 for 1 in the EMO today. See if they can change things up here. McDonald there at the point, top of the box. That shot well off. Came from Caldwell. McDonald from outside, bounces it high. I'm a purist, but the high bouncer is my favorite shot in all of lacrosse. High release, high bouncer, particularly on a natural grass surface. If you finish high in the cage, goalie is going to go down, put it over him and his stick. It is almost impossible if you put it right underneath the crossbar. A brilliant shot there. Fantastic work from McDonald. And the Pirates within 2. Everybody wants to go high to high, sting the corners. Everybody wants to show they can shoot like Paul Rabel, 110 miles an hour. I'm telling you right now, overhand release, high bouncers, and you will score more goals than you can ever imagine. Pirates battling for the ground ball, had it momentarily. And it's going to be Pirates' ball, a trip there, so Southwestern with it. And after being dominated at the X early, Pirates working their way into this one. Still 9 minutes remaining in the first half and just a 2-goal game. Rams have seen the lead cut 7-5 after they came out on fire. Pirates a little slow to wake up here on Monday of spring break. Caldwell trying to tightrope the crease, and he couldn't. Just a toe on the white. As an attackman, you have to give yourself an extra inch or two, understanding that your momentum is going to bring you towards the crease. You can't be right on it, or those things will happen. Turned over and right back. Rams with it. And they take a timeout. As in no man's land was Joseph Bleck, the freshman pole from Farmingdale, found himself on the opposite end of the field, and Coach Chamberlain wisely taking a timeout to keep possession. So 8:38 remaining in the first half. 7-5, Rams on top. And the Rams at home for 3 of their next 4, including hosting Plattsburgh on Sunday the 17th. Their spring break trip down here to Texas. And Pirates not getting much of a break. Everybody wants to come to Texas for spring break, and we'll have all those games for you. That's the good news. UMass Boston will be here on Wednesday. U.S. Merchant Marine Academy on Friday. Both of those games, 1 p.m. starts here at Varsity Field. And both these teams almost identical shooting percentages at 31%. The difference is the Pirates averaging 11 goals a game and the Rams at just under 16. Southwestern trying to find a few things early here in the season. Just 5 games in, looking for that elusive first victory. They've been in some tight ones, including a double overtime loss at Southern Virginia. The Rams, another feed on the crease. Walsh there again. Great point-blank save. Pirates trying to bounce back after a tough loss here on Thursday. They fell 18-12 to a very good Vassar College Brewers team. Vassar, one of the toughest schedules in all of Division III men's lacrosse. They're going to play some of the top teams in the country and certainly have the talent, I think, to compete there in the Liberty League. On the crease, Erler there. It was a nice look in. Erler and Walsh coming up with some big saves. Visitors hoping to be contenders in the Skyline Conference. Obviously, a lot of time remaining before McDonald one-handed falling to the ground, and that would have been something else. Southwestern with it, 40 seconds. A lot of time here on the shot clock. They could cut this to a 1-goal game. Pirates have not led, and Erler again tried to go a little BTB, did McDonald on the rebound. Southwestern will keep it. Erler out of the crease, doing the best he could to dive for that one. McDonald has drawn a pull of late. They're not letting number 4 in black find any space. Swandle. Looking to drive in, almost lost it, but able to keep it was Caldwell. Tries to split a pair. Caldwell looking for the feed on the crease. That was optimistic at best. Picked off by the Rams earlier with an outlet, and they have a chance for the fast break here in transition. Knighton coming out of the box, and he will shut things down. No fast break opportunity. Nicely done by the former Anderson Trojan. Pirates need to stop here. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Slaughter with it. Sophomore out of North Babylon now. Like the matchup with Casano, has the short stick. Casano around, it goes low, and he has the goal. Slide not there quickly enough. Casano saw the mismatch with the shorty and took him to the rack. Casano, the junior out of Plainview, New York. Mentioned all the Long Island talent. There is not a single player on the Rams roster from outside of the Empire State. Again, you can understand why. But they're not even going across the river. Nobody from Jersey even. Chance here again, quickly. Cannavale has a man, a little move around the defender. Better communication defensively from Southwestern, at least here. Some personnel changes coming for the Rams, and Coach Chamberlain, mentioned 10th year in charge of this program, previously the coach of the Polish national team for the 2010 and 2014 FIL World Championships. Walsh there, doing a good job taking up space in the cage, and that shot right to him as well, but now Pirates have to clear. No trouble in this clear. Cool, the sophomore from Montana by way of TMI down in San Antonio. That shot deflected and harmlessly ends up in the stick of Erler. Colano steps in, has a man open. Rams looking to press. No chance there. Pirates shutting things down. As you would imagine, the IQ definitely there for the Rams. They know when to press. They know when to slow it down. They understand the flow and rhythm of the game. Oh, great feed to the crease. Little twister, couldn't finish. I believe it's going to be against. We'll see here. That's the Southwestern going down a man. It'll be on Alex Hudgens, the junior midi, in the box for the slash. The Pirates down a man for a minute. 3:53 remaining in the half. 8-5 Rams lead. Here are Monday matinee, some big-time Division III lacrosse for you to start spring break week. And as we said, games on Wednesday and Friday. Hope you'll join us for all of those. Pirates very much like to cut this to a 2 or possibly even a 1-goal game going into half if at all possible. But no, it's going to be the Rams who extend it to 4. Kohler, junior from Bellport, just sending that one opposite stick high. Nine to 5, 3.5 remaining in the first half. Pirates couldn't come away with it at the X. Rams have it. That shot off the mark, but backed up is Jovinko there, and why not give it a go? Been back and forth. Rams came out on fire at an early lead, which the Pirates were able to come back, cut it to 2, but now the Rams looking to take a little momentum in this 4-goal lead into halftime. Murtha driving in, like the short stick matchup. Pirates last to touch it, so it'll stay Rams ball. It was deflected out of bounds with 2:51 remaining in the half. Slaughter takes it to X, now gives it up. Back to Amir Slaughter. Unable to come up with it, but somehow ended up there in the stick of Murtha. Pirates looking to clear, they turn it over. Here come the Rams in transition. Oh, Walsh. Don't know why that shot was taken. There's a chance to run right to the top of the crease and finish from point-blank range. And Walsh comes up with a huge save for the Pirates. And what a job picking the pocket there. Beautiful check from Lawson. And the freshman gets it back for Farmingdale. If you hang the stick at all, if it is not up by your ear hole and your stick protection is not on point, the Rams are going to take it. Cannot make those little mistakes against a team like this. Driving in, shot deflected, never reaching the goal of Walsh. That's Jovinko that time, and LeBlanc exchanging pleasantries as attackmen and poles are wont to do. Murtha likes the matchup with Fabian. Jovinko back behind Stock. Up top, Casano slams on the brakes, looking to spin back top side. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Driving in another save. The rebound put in, and that is, if you give up the rebound and you don't come away with the ground ball, the Rams will make you pay, and they do right there. Their largest lead of the game. So Stock with his fourth, and it's 10-5 Rams, under a minute remaining until half. Walsh did his job, made the initial save. We've already seen the stick of Stock, and if he's in the vicinity, you've got to put a body on him. Another win at the X. And Pirates able to take it back. Nicely done from Bryce Kay, the freshman pole out of Linfield, Mass. Southwestern take a timeout. 40 seconds remaining in the half, trailing by 5. But a big ground ball, and we'll see if they can at least get one back before we head to halftime here in Georgetown. Pirates ball. 36 seconds remaining in the half. They trail Farmingdale State 10-5. Pirates looking for that elusive first victory of the year. Rams have lost just once, 4-1. And Southwestern lost it again. I told you, if you hang the stick, if that stick protection is not paramount and precise, the Rams will take it. And they showed it right there. I'm telling you, keep it high and tight by the ear hole. Any space, and those poles are going to take possession right back, as we've seen. Walsh down to the other end. 4 seconds. Pirates, maybe an opportunity. Will not get a shot off. Visitors had a similar goal at the end of the first quarter. Pirates will not have one here at the end of the second. So at halftime, Farmingdale State Rams lead the Southwestern University Pirates 10-5 here in Georgetown. We'll step aside the second half when we return on southwesternpirates.com. basically their attack men. That one finish, yeah, that one finish on the crease was just filthy. That was filthy. But even that rebound, like the kids just like rebound back. You know, like right here. Yeah, Texas kids are like, oh, hold on, I got to get a cradle. Nope. And you look at them, they're all about the same. They're all not really big, not because the kids Welcome back to Varsity Field here in Georgetown, beautiful Southwestern University, and what a picture-perfect day we have for you. Temperature just about 70 degrees, sunny. Couldn't ask for a whole lot more. Monday of spring break week, and the Farmingdale State College Rams, having made the trip down from Long Island, enjoying themselves. Well, say they're enjoying the weather and the game thus far as they lead at 10-5 at half. Pirates, after a slow start, battled back in the second quarter, but then the visitors able to extend their lead, the largest of the game. It's going to be critical that Pirates get off to a good start here in the third quarter. Back to the X we go. Visitors, 16 faceoffs, 1-9 in the first half, but not too dominant from the X. Ground ball is just about even in the first 30 minutes. I think really just more clinical in the shots. They had more opportunities, but they were able to finish as well, and that's the difference. We mentioned some of the hands, particularly on the crease. Stock with two very nice finishes, one in particular. Driving in, just bounced wide from Colano. And you see it. I mean, I've said it on more than one occasion. Coming from Long Island, they go up with a stick in their hands, and the stick skills hard to duplicate. Pirates just need to be patient in attack. They will send this one down to the other end. Nicely done. Great look from Walsh. Able to find Caldwell. And Caldwell lost it. That is the third or fourth time the Pirates have lost the ball and their stick. There are some heavy checks being thrown by the Rams. They're not messing around out there, are the poles in green. Tried to go over the head, a finish, and a flag. Stock with his fifth. He has scored 5 of the 11 goals thus far for the Rams. As the senior attackman out of Selden, New York from Newfield High School. The flag waved off with the goal. Pirates with a hold there on Jovinko, but it didn't affect him as the freshman still able to Stock with the goal, Jovinko with the assist. Another win at the X from Kaminsky. And thrown away. Pirates fortuitous there. That pass is just too tall for Maldonado. Southwestern needs to, as Coach Markland so succinctly said in the first half, they need to treasure possession. That starts in the clear. Nicely done, William Howell Jr. Brings it up. Doing his job, did number 3, and now Pirates will give it a go. Their largest deficit of the game. Outs, short stick defending in the form of Kolar. Outs, back behind, up to McDonald. McDonald around the screen, able to find the matchup with the short stick. Quick slide. And that one off the pipe. Nice shot from Caldwell. Just found the far side upper 90. Visitors, they've certainly keyed on McDonald when he has it. If there's a short stick defending, they are bringing the slide immediately. Another check by Lawson, able to take it away. These poles from the Rams not messing around. They don't throw a ton of checks, but when they do, they land. Pirates successful in the ride, able to win it back. Swandle. Take it back to X as a pole comes in to defend number 55 and thrown away. Out of bounds, an unforced error. You cannot have turnovers like that against a team as talented as Farmingdale. Back to work go the Rams. Back with Stock. His pass coming off the lip of the stick. But still with the Rams. This time, Casano there. Quietly has had an impressive game, the junior from Plainview. Backed up. The miss. And one thing about the Rams, if they miss, they back it up. They get other opportunities. If the shot is on frame, chances are it's a goal. Walsh has made a few saves. But that's what you want. If you're going to miss shots, have them off the cage entirely. So Pirates with it. Trying to push in transition, and they will. Nice little scoop finish from McDonald. Southwestern really needed that one. McDonald able to get underneath the defender. Our officials conferring. So they're waving the goal off. They're going to say it's a crease violation against McDonald. That is not what they signaled initially. So some confusion as both coaching staffs unhappy with that. The goal was waved. First they signaled the goal, then they waved it off. The only thing it could be a crease violation against McDonald is he's still pleading his case to one of the officials to no avail. So, again, the officials making a call that neither coaching staff is happy with. Obviously, Farmingdale a bit more as the goal did not count. And McDonald trying to come from behind with the ride, unable to take Murtha. And Murtha taking it himself in. He couldn't finish, did everything. Impressive clear from number 26. Here comes Stock again. 5 goals. He's been impressive. Slide quickly. Stock. Lost it, but the Rams with possession. 33 seconds on the shot clock. They will reset things. Plenty of time here to give it another go. Casano on the far side. Again, some confusion. Shot clock had to reset. So it'll be 70 seconds on the shot clock. Rams with it. Back to work. Little give and go. That shot off the crossbar. Well worked play there. And there's a Ram down in the box. Took a shot after the shot. The trainer out to take a look. Good to see back on his feet. Gerardo Maldonado, the senior from West Hempstead, will come off under his own power. .9:35 remaining here in the third. Rams lone goal here in the second half thus far as they lead 11-5. Well, make it 12. Just as we say that, and Murtha with the goal, his first, and visitors really starting to open things up here. Southwestern needs to be careful. They need to respond. When they were in a similar situation in the first half, they were able to respond, got the deficit. Lacrosse, obviously a game of momentum, and teams rattle off goals in chunks, but Pirates need to find something as they trail by 7. Largest deficit, another win from Kaminsky at the X. Has a man in the form of Stock just high. It'll stay with the Rams. We've seen the fight from the Pirates. They're going to have to show it here today to come away with their first win of the season. 0-5. It's still looking for that elusive first victory of 2024. Rams 4-1 and have won the last 3 in a row. Casano. And Kohler bounces it wide. But as I said earlier, when the Rams miss, they back it up. And when it's on frame, chances are it finds the back of the net. That's just a good team. And a low shot rebound. Right back with Stock. Stock comes above GLE. Oh, what a feed on the crease, and the finish as well. With just a little flick of the wrist on the feed from Thomas Stock. Tyler Kohler with the goal, the junior from Bellport with his first. But the assist from Stock, a thing of beauty. I mean, he didn't pull that one back at all. Literally just popped the wrist, and that was on the money. 13-5, things starting to get away from the Pirates here with 8:40 remaining in the third. And a big win at the X. Can they turn it into a goal? Hudgens wisely pulling it out, being pestered by Lucchetti. Prim spinning back, nowhere to go. Likes the matchup with the short stick defender. Back to McDonald at X. Feeds top side. Oh, off the pipe again. And quickly there was Conley, the senior midi, lowering the boom defensively. McDonald. Able to find Prim, gets it back, does number 20. His shot bounced over. Cool there to back it up. 37 seconds on the shot clock. Hudgens trying to find a bit of space. Down the alley, the Pirates find it. Jackson Strasser with the goal, the sophomore with another. He had the first 3 for the Pirates. And now with his 4th. Strasser with his 4th goal, the sophomore from Dallas Jesuit. 7:14 remaining in the third. 13-6. Pirates' first goal of the second half. But Kaminsky right back at the X. The Rams with another face-off win. Cannavale with the ground ball. Stock recycles. Back up with Giovinco. 2 there defensively. Number 1 somehow able to elude and gets away, and now to Slaughter. Morgan defending. A Slaughter on to Maldonado. One further with Murtha. And a finish from Maldonado, his first. Senior from West Hempstead gets into the action, and after the Pirates find their first goal of the second half, a quick response from the Rams to put them back up by 8 with 6:30 remaining in the third. Rams already just 2 shy of their season average, coming off a season high. They've scored 19 and 20 in their season opener, 19 in their last victory, so they can certainly put the rock in the back of the net. Moore with a successful clear. Campbell now waiting for reinforcements. Swandle pulls it out, likes the matchup he has with Conley. McDonald, little step and around. That's that toe drag that he's known for. But Southwestern not doing themselves any favors. That's the Cade McDonald that the Pirates need if they're going to get back into this. Just taking matters into his own hands, making things happen as he picks up the ground ball. McDonald finishes with a plum. What a job there from number 4. Knew exactly where he was. Extra space. And a picture-perfect finish. Offside, stick high. Pirates now cut the deficit in half. 14-7, 5:27 remaining in the third. Still a lot of lacrosse remaining. Pirates just need to take it 1 goal at a time and clamp down defensively. They cannot allow this deficit to grow as another face-off violation against Kaminsky. He had 2 early in the first half. Prim working on his opposite number. Looking inside on the feast. And it's Strasser there from the knees, the sophomore with his 5th. Great look from Joey Prim to his classmate Jackson Strasser. And Strasser, 5 of the Pirates' 8 goals. And Southwestern battling back, but still trailing 14-8, 5:08 remaining in the third. Coach Chamberlain and the Rams take a timeout, want to get things settled down. Getting the Pirates at home for the next 3. UMass Boston here on Wednesday. U.S. Merchant Marine on Friday. Both of those will be 1 p.m. starts here during spring break week. Hendricks, always a good game. It'll be next Monday, 7 p.m. Then the Pirates on the road for the remainder of the month, headed to Keene, Montclair State, Illinois Wesleyan, and Elmhurst. But still plenty of opportunities to see the Pirates here in person before they head up north and east. Pirates like to do so on a winning streak, and certainly plenty of time to do so, but the fight has been there, and that's one thing that is eavesdropping. Coach Bowman was saying to his team at halftime, we're just going to have to battle. We're going to get in this. He prognosticated that the Rams were going to get tired, and they have a much smaller roster than the Pirates. Don't have the multiple lines of middies that they can just send in and out at will, and you wonder if that will be a factor for the Rams as we get it into the fourth quarter. But this is not their first game. They've already played 5, so including one down in Florida. They played in warmer climates this year. Oh, big win here from Pena. Takes it himself and finishes. Trey Pena, the freshman Fogo from Canyon High School down in New Braunfels. That is exactly what they needed. They win at the X. A high bouncer, and the Pirates back within 5. See if Pena can make it 2 in a row. And the Pirates can start number 31 going from the X. That would certainly give them a huge chance to get back into this one, but they can't get the ground ball. Hudgens battling and out of bounds. Pirates ball. Nice work defensively. Alex Hudgens, the junior out of Towson, Maryland. And thrown away just off the mark. That is not a mistake you can make. Hudgens did great work on the ground ball, able to win it back, and then Southwestern gives the gift right back to the Rams. And if you're going to get back into this one, no unforced errors, particularly in the turnover department. Colano waiting for the new faces. Has Slaughter instead looking to go into the crease. Maldonado the target. Stock back behind. Walsh with the save. Another ground ball. And the Rams so adept at the ground balls, particularly in the offensive end. Getting second, third, and sometimes even fourth chances on offense. Colano back behind to Stock. Stock looking for the inside roll. He had it, but he couldn't finish. Walsh with another big save. Slippery move from number 25. 5 goals to lead the Rams. Sal with this clear, and then right into the double team. And the whistle going against the Rams. Didn't see a whole lot in it, to be perfectly honest. Southwestern fortunate as they'll get possession back. Can they take advantage? Under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Trail check able to dislodge that shot, never finding the goal. They're going to say Pirates ball. Good work on the ground ball that time from Casano. Southwestern will get it back. Campbell back behind. McDonald nearly lost it. Now comes up top side, has a man. It's shot just wide from Holtz. Now it's a sophomore from right here in Georgetown, the former Eagle. And shot low, and that is going to trickle through the legs of Erler. And sometimes luck on your side, just enough. Erler got a piece of it, and that one has to be incredibly frustrating for the junior netminder. He looked back, and as he did, he saw it just go across the white line. The Pirates back within 4 and in double digits with a minute 54 remaining in the third. A big one there, Volker, the freshman out of Las Vegas. He and Pena alternating face-off duties without Caldillo. Anthony Caldillo, the junior Fogo from Langham Creek in Houston, a stalwart at the X, and he's an absolute beast. Pirates without his services today, and it is shown. That being said, Volker and Pena have done a very good job in his absence. Pirates hoping Caldillo will be back sooner rather than later. McDonald, no room there, well defended. Oh, defender falls down. McDonald, a little three-quarter bouncer. And Pirates with the rebound scooped in, a little field hockey, if you will, from Southwestern. What a goal, the Pirates within 3. And who else but Strasser, the sophomore from Jesuit, having himself a day, is the Plano product. Outstanding stuff. His 6th goal today of the Pirates' 11. And with 65 seconds remaining in the third, it's a 3-goal game. Rams may have taken a foot off the gas a bit too soon. Can the Pirates make him pay? As the Pirates with it after the violation. Can they make it a 2-goal game going into the fourth? Oh, it's a little flip up to McDonald. Pirates coming from X. Shot from distance low, and Erler's there. Made a mistake on the previous, is not there. Outs there defending, but it's going to be a fairly easy clear for the visitors. 10 seconds remaining in the third. We've seen them score goals at the end of quarters. And they'll have possession in 7 seconds. Coach Markland making sure the Pirates are marking up and have numbers here. Coming stop side, a shot off the mark from Colano. 1 second remaining in the third. Visitors will not get a shot off, but Pirates battling back late in the quarter. Impressive stuff. And they have cut it to a 3-goal game. 15 minutes remaining. The Rams on top 14-11 as Pirates trying to pick up their first win of the season. Head to the fourth quarter between a Southwestern and Farmingdale State. The Pirates and the Rams. Rams down from Long Island for their spring break trip. They've not been very good guests, at least not yet. The Pirates have cut the deficit to 3, 14-11 going in to the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time. The Pirates, an impressive third quarter, particularly the end of the third quarter. And a one-man clear here, William Howell Jr. able to take it up, but he couldn't stay in. The sideline is a defender that has never been beaten. And shows it right there as he threw it right into the stick of Erler. The Pirates offense able to really find its footing in the third quarter. But defensively, still having some issues, particularly with number 25 in green, Thomas Stock, the senior, accounting for 5 goals. The Strauss are putting on a show. Two attackmen for their respective sides. Here comes Stock on cue. Maldonado between two, and he finishes. Pirates not sliding the body, and Maldonado happy to take the stick check in exchange for the goal. Maldonado with his second. When you slide, you have to slide the body. Any good goal scorer worth their salt will happily take a stick check and run right through it if they can finish, and that is what number 12 did. Back to a 4-goal lead for the Rams. But a big win here from Pena. Pirates unable to secure the ground ball, at least initially. And they couldn't. GB picked up by the Rams. That time Flores, senior from West Babylon, the man on the spot. Back to work goes Farmingdale, swinging it around. Lead and the clock on their side. No reason to press unless the opportunity is just too mouth-watering to resist. Maldonado, the goal scorer. Now over with Murtha. Likes the matchup he has. Trying to spin away from Morgan. And thrown away. They're trying to find Colano. Southwestern a chance here, trying to get. They had Morgan open initially. And hold on, there's going to be a reverse. Southwestern thought they had it. Instead, it's going to be Rams' ball. So big turn of events there. Farmingdale back to work in attack. And again, can afford to be patient. Pardon me. 12 minutes remaining. 4-goal game. Rams on top, 15-11. Looking for the crease feed. It was Stock, the intended target. And that one coming off the crossbar. Walsh, wide open. Here comes Stefik the other way. Stefik looking for the pole goal, and that one, another shot off the pipe. These two teams have hit a lot of pipes today. Pirates will wisely pull things out. Now it's now on to Matthew Swandle. Swandle down the alley. No one there. You're looking for a crease feed. Pirates didn't have anyone open. McDonald trying to initiate from X. Out swinging things quickly. His pass nearly intercepted. Campbell able to get it. Big ground ball for number 1 in black, and then thrown away. Another turnover. Tried to force it into the crease, and the result, the Rams back with it. And a successful clear from the visitors. Stock back behind, comes top side. Has Slaughter, and Stock is down. Stock down with 10:27 remaining in the game. Rams on top 15-11, and trainer out to take a look at the star senior attackman out of Selden, New York. 5 goals today for the Newfield High School product. He came in with 16, leading his team in goals and assists. Well, Stock will come off, at least momentarily, and the Rams hoping it is for the briefest of times. They want to get number 25 back on as quickly as possible. Back to work they go in the stick of Casano. Colano now likes the matchup, drives in and finishes. Good job hiding that one on the shot, and the Rams bench pretty pleased with that as it puts them back ahead by 5. And Southwestern playing from behind almost the entirety of this game, and actually the entirety. They have not led. The only time we've been tied was when we were scoreless very early on, and visitors scored within the first 60 seconds. Kaminsky, another win at the X, and 10 minutes to go. Pirates are going to have to move quickly. Still a lot of time, but they need to keep this deficit where it is and start creeping closer. That means the defense is going to have to really pick things up. Stock back on after being off for just the briefest of moments. The star attack. Murtha into the side netting. Quick outlet, able to find Gabe Morgan. Junior from Washington State with a successful clear. Pirates trying to find a shot. Prim. Back with number 20. Looks to take it behind. Kohler there defending. Now Pohl comes in on Prim. He tried to feed to the top of the crease. That one looking for McDonald. Couldn't locate it. Pirates with the ground ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. McDonald drives in and finishes. Exactly what Southwestern needed. If Strausser and McDonald step up, Pirates could well work their way back into this one, but they need number 4, and what a game it's already been from number 14. Volker with the face-off win. Four-goal game, 8 minutes remaining. Campbell sets the screen, McDonald around it. House goes low, and Erler there. He's made some big saves. Pirates able to win it back. Nicely done. Crease, feed, and finish. Who else? Jackson Strauser continues to put on a show, does the sophomore from Plano. And I said it, if they're going to get back into this, they need number 4 and 14. 14 just bumping his head. He's got some music going in up there. And you could tell when a player is feeling it, and he certainly is. Get him the rock. 3-goal deficit, 7:31 remaining. That is plenty of time in this game. Volker, another win at the X. Again, Pirates without Calvillo, but Volker and Pena doing work on the faceoff. Volker has won 2 in a row. Pirate fans looking to bring some energy here for this comeback. Strauser pulls it out. Defender comes in tow. And he is not going to shoot a short stick for the remainder of this game, you would imagine, unless there's a switch and they don't have any other choice. Back behind, cool. Pirates take a timeout. 6:34 remaining in the ballgame, a 3-goal game. Rams got off to an early start. Pirates trying to reel them back in. They trail 16-13, looking for that first victory of the season is Southwestern. Farmingdale State looking to make it 4 wins in a row. Pirates ball after the timeout. 28 seconds on the shot clock. 6:34 remaining in the ball game. Pirates down by 3. Legend still with it. Likes the matchup he has, the Carnivale. Southwestern nearly lost and will. No, they're going to say Pirates ball, but just 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pirates need a shot, and they've got it. Houts, the sophomore from right here in Georgetown, went low. I don't think Erler ever saw it, not from the reaction. That one from the top of the box with the shot clock expiring, and it's a 2-goal game. And we saw a similar goal at the end of the first quarter from the visitors. Pirates with one of their own. Shots that if you're a defender, you've got to be shaking your head. Those are not goals you can concede, but now the Pirates have one matching the one the Rams scored earlier. Back to the X. Volker. Kaminsky with the win. Volker had won the last 2 in a row. Kaminsky takes it himself into the box. Big number 9 bounces it just wide. Walsh got a piece of it. Nobody coming out to close down the Fogo for the Rams. The reason they call him face-off, get-off, but if you let them run right in, they'll take a shot, sometimes even score. Pirates need a stop. They do not want to go back down 3. And here is Stock. You would imagine he's going to be involved in this some way. It's Colano. Casano now lost it. Ball on the turf. Both teams battling. Pirates with the big GB. Sal doing his work. Here they come the other way. Oh, the trail check able to dislodge it. Caldwell just hanging the stick enough. And I've said it today. If you hang the stick, good defenders will make you pay. They will pick your pocket. Exactly what happened when the Pirates desperately needed a possession. Young players want to have that stick down around their waist. Keep it by the ear hole. Just get used to that. As Maldonado, comes off. Another piped shot. And Pirates, here they come the other way. Fabian. Back to Caldwell. Pirates have the personnel out that they want. Outs. Able to get it off to Campbell. Now Matthew Swandle. Driving in, still a lot of time. 35 seconds on the shot clock. McDonald comes around, looked to wrap it around GLE, couldn't finish it. I don't know that that's the shot you want in that situation, down 2 with just 4 minutes remaining. That is a optimistic attempt. If it goes, it's great, has the fans on their feet, but with the power that we've seen today, particularly from Chaucer, why not get 14 involved? He's been red hot, and in a situation like this with the game on the line, figure out a way to get him with the ball or at least throwing the assist. Stock back to work from X. Giovinco and the visitors will take as much time off the clock as they can. Still 35 seconds on the shot clock. That'll bring us under 3 minutes. Murtha into the box. 3 minutes remaining. Oh, crease feed. Maldonado there. Have to keep your head on a swivel. Great backdoor cut from Maldonado, and that we'll see. Could do it. Pirates still 2:58 remaining, but a 3-goal deficit. Time is there, but we said it. You have to get stops defensively. They have not been able to get within 2. And anytime it looks like they will, the visitors are able to extend the lead yet again. Good offensive players. They will see the second a defender turns their head, and off they go. Pirates desperately need a goal in this set. McDonald lost it coming topside. The pass was low. I don't think he ever really had it. The ground ball picked up by Cannavale. Nice move from Bleck. Brings it into the box himself. A successful clear and timeout taken as the ball finds the stick of Stock. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining, 17-14. Rams on top. Again, we remind you, Pirates back in action. Next three all at home. Wednesday, another at 1 p.m. midday matinee opener. UMass Boston will be here at Varsity Field. And then Friday, wrap up spring break week. Another at 1 p.m. start with Merchant Marine. UMass Boston on Wednesday, Merchant Marine on Friday. And the final home game of the 5-game in the home stand. It'll be next Monday night here at Varsity Field, 7 p.m. Hendricks in town to take on the Pirates before Southwestern heads to the road for the remainder of the month. So plenty of opportunities to come out here and join us in person or stick with us on southwesternpirates.com. And if you have not already, chances are you have, but if you haven't, we encourage you to subscribe to the Southwestern Pirates YouTube page. Why not? You probably already have, but in case you haven't, go ahead and tell your friends. And thank you, as always, for your support of Southwestern University Athletics. Busy time of year. Men's and women's lacrosse, baseball and softball, track and field, a lot going on here in Georgetown. And I've said this before, but full credit to Coach Bill Bowman, Mike Markland, and their staff. They have chosen to take on some very good teams in the non-conference, and they could find a lot easier opponents. They could go into conference play unbeaten, but that is not what they want to do. They want to test themselves. They want to get better, and we've seen that. Teams like Vassar, Rhodes, obviously this Farmingdale State team. Southwestern wants to play some of the better teams in Division III before conference play begins, and you've got to give them full credit. Losing never fun, but they are getting better in every game, and this game shows that. But under 2 minutes remaining, down 3. Time a real factor. And the visitors, 42 seconds on the shot clock, and they are in no hurry to pull the trigger. And at some point, they're going to have to start sending a second. And that is exactly what they're going to do. Start to double team the ball as Maldonado pulling this one out of danger. They are just putting this one all the way around. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They may not even take a shot, just may roll it to one of the corners as Southwestern comes up with it, but just 75 seconds remaining. So inside, Caldwell, he's looking for McDonald. McDonald continuing to battle for this ground ball. Neither team able to come up with it. And finally the Rams do. And lost immediately. Great work for McDonald. Wins it the other way. Can he finish? Looked to be a push in the back. No flag, no whistle. As Erler just sends it out the other way. And that's a heads-up play if you're a goalie. You're up 3, under a minute remaining. Just send it to the opposite side of the field. More precious seconds coming off the clock. Great clear here. Hudgens brings it into the box with just 20 seconds remaining. Caldwell sliding underneath. Pirates will have it. Then a final attempt with 12 seconds remaining in the game. And there is the final. Hold on, they're going to say 1 second. Rams are already out on the field. They will have to head back to their sideline before going to celebrate with Erler. And there's the foregone conclusion with the final second coming off. Southwestern battling, but ultimately digging themselves an early hole, and they could not come back as they fall 17-14. Farmingdale State moves to 5-1 on the season, winners of their last 4. Pirates still looking for their first win, and they will get a chance to come up with it in just 48 hours when they host UMass Boston here at Varsity Field on Wednesday at 1 p.m. That'll do it for us, for our entire Southwestern University crew. Big thanks, as always, to Director of Athletic Communications Bailey Middleton and everyone making this production possible. Thank you, as always, for your support of Southwestern University Athletics. The final for Varsity Field, Farmingdale State College on top of Southwestern 17-14. We will see you on Wednesday for more Southwestern University men's lacrosse.